Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a high skill ranked game commentary. We haven't done one of those in a very long time. This game is about 7k MMR average. I don't know which number of high skill ranked game commentary this is. Around 60, 50 something or 60, I don't know. I'll check later and I will put it in the title, the number. So we got this game. It's about 7k average. Let's see what's going on here. Looking at the lineups, looking at the lanes. Who has better lanes? Who has the better lineup overall? Who has the better lanes? You know, it's Necrophos, Grimstroke lane, Viper mid, Weaver Silencer top lane. Ursa, Lesh, Alchemist mid, one of those heroes.
I suppose it's
and there is something weird going on. There is Shaker safe lane. Shaker Ogre. Maybe the Shaker was picked to be an offlaner, but then they swapped lanes. And that seems like a good play. Ursa is the safe laner, but he doesn't want to face Necro Grim in lane because they are both ranged. They hit you from range. They have slows, and it's just really hard for Ursa to lane against this. So it's a decent adjustment. The thing is that Ursa doesn't have a good lane against Weaver either. Against Weaver Silencer. So Ursa doesn't have best lane matchups in this game. But later on, when he picks up a Blink Basher, he should be alright. Uh-oh, Viper is coming here. This is gonna be First Blood. Most likely, no First Blood. Viper is a slow hero. So Viper wanted to go top and secure the bounty rune. That's a pretty nice play against the team with Alchemist, actually. Because the team with Alchemist wants to take as many runes as possible. And they took 2. They could have taken 3. Probably. They could have walked up there and taken that one as well. So that's a nice play from the Viper. I like it. This is the First Blood. Shaker First Blood bottom. I think that top lane won't go very well for Radiant. Because Ursa doesn't have good lane matchup there. Mid lane though, Viper, Alchemist. I think Viper will be able to zone Alchemist early game. But once Alchemist hits level 6, it should not be possible for Viper to kill him. Because your ultimate actually removes Viper Strike. Wait, no, it doesn't remove it, my bad. They buffed, not long ago, they buffed Chemical Rage that when you activate it, it applies a dispel. But I forgot Viper Strike cannot be dispelled, it says. I thought it can be dispelled. Anyway, he just has a lot of HP regen from the ultimate and he won't die to Viper anyway. He's just gonna have to make sure that he doesn't die in the early levels and he will be okay. So the CS is 7 for Ursa, 10 for Weaver. Weaver already having lead in CS. Bottom lane is gonna be hard for Radiant as well. So both side lanes look really hard for Radiant. Actually, all 3 lanes look hard for Radiant. But I think Alchemist will get a lot from this lane. And after the first 4 or 5 levels, Alchemist will be perfectly fine. Viper is stronger than Alchemist, but only in the first few levels. I have played this matchup and I was able to zone the Viper completely out of lane. I mean the Alchemist. Oh, that's a nice kill there. Silencer, no escape hero. If he's out of position, nice lightning slow into stun from Lesh can secure a kill on Silencer. But they cannot kill the Weaver though. They have no kill potential on Weaver because he's gonna Shukuchi and run away. Unless he messes up and stays out of position when Shukuchi is on cooldown. Okay, Ogre gets picked off as well, out of position. Both teams supports go out of position a little bit and get picked off in lane. The cores are fine though. So actually, one thing the Shaker, the Ogre could do, instead of laning bottom a lot, he could stack for Alchemist. Stacks for Alchemist are huge. Probably one of the very few heroes that's worth stacking for nowadays. Okay, let's see what's going on in the top lane. Any kills? If he uses another Earth Shock... Okay, that was good timing from him actually. He died, but Silencer still died, so it's not the worst. I was gonna say, if he uses another Earth Shock and resets the curse duration again, he would die from it, but he died anyway. So actually what I feel like this Ogre could do... See, he's bottom and it's not doing anything, he's just dying here. He goes bottom and he just dies. I think what he could do this game is he could say, okay, leave Shaker alone on this lane. Our bottom lane is the off lane this game as a Radiant team, and stack for Alchemist. Because of Grievous Greed, it's one of the few heroes that's worth stacking for nowadays. Another hero worth stacking for is Fen, but then like having a huge Ancient stack. And Luna as well, because they can farm them and get a lot from them. Other than that, stacking is not really that good. So Alchemist wants a rune. He's not... He actually might get it. He got it. What a player. Look at the rotation from Viper. This Viper... Okay. They get Ursa kill. This Viper actually is so focused on the fact that he's playing against Alchemist. Minute 0, nice play. He went for rune. And now minute 5, he's rotating out of the mid lane to go for runes. Because when you play against Alchemist, you don't want the enemy team to have runes, of course. Because Alchemist gets a lot of gold from them. Another thing Ogre can be doing, and he's doing it, if Alchemist wants to jungle because he can't lane against Viper before he gets 6, then you get the lane as a support, and that's free experience and maybe some last hits.
Silence is broken. Your cubs are orphans now.
I don't know what's going on the top lane, but Dire is dying to them. The only hero that's possible to die should be Silencer. Weaver should not be dying, but it's only his first death, so it's not too bad. Oh, he didn't get 6 yet. He's not gonna die though. He's fine. Okay, support started rotating a little bit. So Shaker now is alone in lane against Necro, but Necro completely destroys this lane. And when he gets 6, he can get side kill for sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at this. Okay, he got it. He wanted the neutral creep to die, so he gets 6 on Alchemist. And gets the ultimate.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Dire is very aggressive, exactly like they should be, actually. And Ursa is only level 4, because this is a hard lane. Weaver is getting close to 6. Oh, that's gonna be a nice little kill. Or, it's not a kill. So Radiance overall had the worst lanes. And they are gonna come out of the laning stage in a disadvantage. But there is always hope. Look at the net worth. Top 3 net worth, all Dire heroes. Because we talked about lanes and how Radiant had weaker side lanes. And weaker mid lane as well, actually. So Necro has a TP, but Ogre is there. This can go so wrong, actually. He's gonna die? Oh, level 2 ignite. Echo Slam. Nice. They're gonna get 2 kills. Stun cancel TP. Uh-oh. Viper is here. Run! They got the Necro kill, though. That's a big kill. 445 gold is a lot. And a lot of experience, too, because he's high level. That looked like a risky play from the Necro, but it also could have been a good play if he got a kill with Scythe. He can heal to full HP. Somebody needs to play around this Ursa. It looks so wrong to not play around Ursa. He cannot play the game alone. He's level 4 versus the level 6 Weaver. He died as well. Okay, Alchemist is going to be okay for now. Level 7 Alchemist versus level 9 Viper. Could first on the Necro. I guess most of Radiant's damage is magical. That is true. He didn't get the scythe kill. Still got the kill. But there was no added respawn time. It's actually always pretty fun to see a game like this where one team is behind, because if they come back, it makes a really interesting game and video. Bounty rune taken by Weaver, what a player. Now the time lapse, and he is just fine. That was 3 bounty runes for Radiant team. A lot of gold for Alchemist. So Alchemist needs to farm, that's a fact. He just needs to farm until he gets... Alchemist starts joining fights. Actually, nowadays there is this new Alchemist thing where people buy a Blink Dagger. So with just Radiant's Blink, you can start participating. It kinda comes online with just 2 items. Obviously, farming as much as possible, getting that 6 slot on Alchemist is pretty important. But having Radiant's Blink first 2 items allows you to join and participate as soon as you have them. Ursa is not 6 yet, no enrage. Poor guy is just gonna die. He had a terrible lane. So I always want to do it like this. Imagine we are the Radiant team. We are super behind. What do we have to do to come back in this game? Everybody seems to need an item. Oh, that's a huge kill on Necro. Necro didn't get the kill, and they got the kill on him, so that's huge. Very nice opportunity to pick him off. You know, the other players from Dire are on the mid lane and top lane because they are showing there, all of them. So it was obvious that Necro was alone. It was a nice pick off. Everybody seems to need an item right now. Lesh needs Yules so he can set up for stun. Shaker needs a blink to be able to play the game. That's just the hero. You need a blink on that hero to be able to play. Ursa needs a blink too. They just have every hero that needs something. So somebody has to sacrifice himself. Somebody has to not get what they need. And just play together and deward some stuff. There are a lot of aggressive observers from Dire that need to be dewarded. Okay, that's a deward right there. Feels good, man. They cannot attack it. And Ursa doesn't have Quelling Blade, so that's unfortunate. The Lesh has to do it. I guess Ogre is doing the right play. This is very nice to see, actually.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As a support, 13 minutes into the game, he has no boots. Okay, Grim silence. But Alchemist got ultimate off. He's gonna be okay. As long as they don't turn and fight, they're gonna be fine. You don't need to fight these 4 heroes. You are behind in the game. You are weak. They are stronger.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's the same if Alk picked the rune or an ally.
Has fallen.
Yeah, it's the same.
In my nature.
Alchemist gets a bonus gold no matter if he picks up the bounty or a teammate. Because of the change to bounty runes where it gives gold to the entire team. The older bounty runes,
Radiant's middle
you had to pick it up and it gives gold only to you. But you know, they got changed and they give gold to the entire team, so it doesn't matter who picks them up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
He's gonna have a
top tower
Radiance
is under
pretty
attack.
soon, actually, on Alchemist. And Dire's heroes are not the best at killing Alchemist, so this Alch can actually carry the game. This is the game winner hero. This is the win condition here for Radiant. It's the Alchemist.
Radiant's middle
Always
tower
when
is under
there is an
attack.
Alchemist in the game, the entire game is played around him. If you're in Alchemist's team, you want to secure bounties for him and farm. If you're against Alchemist, you want to kill him as much as possible and take bounties from
Dire's
him.
top tower is under attack.
So actually Dire is grouped up on the mid lane. They're gonna take 2 bounty runes top, so it's still nice. Let's see how much Alchemist gets from these 15 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower is under
245. So that's 2 bounty runes, easy 550 gold.
Under attack.
500 gold. 508. Quick maths.
Killing spree.
I would say this is fine. They, like, Shaker died and delayed his blink by a little bit, but it took 4 heroes to kill him. I would say that's absolutely fine for you as a Shaker. And he might have done it on purpose, which if he did it on purpose, good stuff.
Dire's
That's
top
what we
tower
need to
is
do
under
as a Radiant team this game. We need to create space. Alchemist is farming, everybody is farming. And that's really unfortunate now. Now that's super bad. And I'm pretty sure Lesh will die too. He gets slowed from corrosives. Oh, he's not gonna die.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, Ogre is fine. So you guys look at the Ogre. He doesn't have boots, minute 16. But
Radiant's bottom tower
he is buying wards.
But
This is a guy that understands that in a game of Dota like this, in a game like this, wards are actually more important than boots. Sometimes you would have supports in your games that they'll say, I need my boots. Yeah, but what's the point of boots if you don't have a single ward on the map and enemy has the entire map warded and you're not dewarding and game is hard, you know? So it's actually, sometimes wards are more important than boots. And he's gonna walk up and die again. But not much he can do, you right? It's just
Dominating, I guess.
just a poor ogre guy. There is no Viper in this fight. This is a decent fight to take, I think. They're gonna be able to kill the Grim. They kill the Silencer. Weaver and Necro are running away. Okay, that was super close. He might be able to catch him. He's faster than him. 30 movement speed faster. Nice kill.
by
And now, Earthshaker got his blink. Leshrac
Unstoppable.
got his Yules now. I think we can actually come back in this game as a Radiant team. Let me see any item builds. Any item builds that are like different than normal.
Radiant's bottom tower
Weaver
is
went
under
Diffusal
attack.
first. Sometimes Diffusal first on Weaver is good. Sometimes Maelstrom. Maelstrom is good for killing.
Haste.
And it also increases your farming by a bit. With the lightnings you farm faster and push out
Radiant's
waves
bottom
faster.
tower has
It
fallen.
really depends who you play against and what you want to do in the game. I like the Diffusal first item on Weaver here because it can kite Ursa slow. It can mana burn the Ursa. Ursa without mana kinda, you know, he doesn't want to play the game if he has no mana. He can't clap to slow, so he can't chase you. He can't catch you, and he can't overpower it. You know, he has no overpower right click. So the Diffusal first is good against Ursas and Alchemists. Let's see what Alchemist is gonna buy now. It could be the Blink Dagger. I mentioned how now it's this popular Radiance into Blink and then going Manta Octarine on Alchemist.
Dire are scanning.
He seems like he's going Manta straight. No Blink. But the Blink is pretty nice. It can help you participate in fights. Dire team as well though. They have huge advantage right now. 6k gold. It's not that much, but it's advantage still. They have to not mess this up. Viper goes Midas. First item. And Viper goes Shadowblade. So actually, Viper Shadowblade this game is one of those items I was looking for. One of those adjustments. We're gonna talk about it in a sec. Ursa has no mana. Diffusal Blade is up soon. Ursa hates the game right now. Ursa has... This is such a bad Ursa game actually. It sucks. But what can you do? Sometimes the game is like this. And this is really bad. Don't do this. Okay. Nothing bad happened. It's alright. Lesh ran away with his 420 movement speed. Shaker TP'd out. Nice. They see the... They know Alchemist is farming here. He has ultimate, so he's gonna be okay. Kill the bug. And then... Okay, that Grimstroke overextended. Necrophos is not there. Necrophos is bottom. This is good to fight right now. This is a huge misplay from Dire. Nice echo as well. The chain stun there for Weaver. This is a huge misplay from Dire. They tried to go aggressive here.
Radiant's middle
If
tower
Necro
is
was
under
there
attack.
to ult Alchemist, Alchemist was dead 100%. But Necro was bottom pushing out the wave. That's why it's important sometimes to realize that you should not be showing yourself on the map. Radiance was probably screaming at each other. Go, 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 fight, fight, fight. Necro is bottom. And Necro is one of their strongest heroes, you know. So you have to fight that. So Viper went Shadowblade this game. And looking at the Dire team, the cores are Weaver, Viper, and Necrophos. Weaver is
Radiant's middle tower has been
Weaver is
denied.
not the best, like not a good. Okay, Weaver is the best at pressuring lanes and towers, and Necrophos is really good at pressuring lanes as well and towers. And Viper is really good at pressuring lanes and towers as well. So, kind of Dire's 3 cores do the same job. They have like the same purpose in the game. Pressure lanes and towers. But the thing in Dota is, if you have all 3 cores pressuring
Dire's
lanes and
middle
towers,
tower is under attack.
nobody is looking to gank. Then nobody can kill this Alchemist. And nobody can kill enemy heroes. Basically, the Dire team doesn't have the Ursa type of hero that plays off the map and wants to pick off with Blink. They don't have the Blink or Shadowblade pick off hero. So Viper wants to make himself the ganker of the team. So he went Shadowblade. We always say how it's really good to have this nice balance in Dota 2 in your lineup. Look at that, he's gonna get a Shaker kill now. With the ultimate and everything, should be able to get that kill and run away. And TP out, there we go. That's a pretty nice gank right there. With the Shadowblade. Really nice gank. So we always talk about this nice balance of that you wanna have in your Dota 2 games, like your lineup. You wanna have a hero. You wanna have a hero that split pushes, a hero that pressure lanes and towers, a hero that's ganker type of hero that's gonna do the exactly opposite of the guy who pushes lanes. The ganker hero is not gonna show himself on lanes. You know, the Clinks type of hero that always lurks around invisible and picks off with Orchid or whatever. You know, any pick off item on Clinks, Orchid or whatever you build, depends on the game. Okay, that's a Roche for Dire. Okay, he goes Octarine Core and then Blink on the Alchemist. So he will still go for the Blink, but just not after Radiance. I guess it depends a lot on the game. But I think overall, Blink after Radiance is good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Overall, I would say actually Radiant's team is better than Dire's team. That's why we're still watching this game. That's why I didn't stop when there was a huge advantage for Dire. Because they can still lose for sure. This game is not even close to over yet. They have the lane pusher hero. Lesh will always be shoving lanes and play on the map. They have the ganker hero, Ursa, who farms neutrals close to where you wanna pick off enemies. Right now, he's gonna go top and they might get a kill here. Ursa, run. Why do you go in? Actually, they get Viper. That's huge. I thought Ursa needed to run there, but it's fine. It's cool. All good. Blink Dagger on Alchemist. Let's go! Get him. Radiant's team looks more complete, more more balanced and more they have everything. They have Ogre Bloodlust that will empower the cores. These cores are really good for Ogre to Bloodlust. Alchemist makes really good use of Bloodlust. He right clicks to deal damage. And Ursa as well. And then Alchemist is gonna be the lane pusher hero. You don't play off the map constantly with Alchemist. You push lanes because of, like, as an Alchemist you are supposed to be always the most farmed hero in the game and be almost unkillable. So you push out lanes, and also you have Manta Radiance to push out lanes. So they have lane pusher, ganker, Ursa, nice support. Another ganker, Shaker, will play off the map with Blink Dagger so he can kill people, pick off. And then they have a lane pusher. They have a more balanced lineup. While in the Dire team, they seem to have a really good team fight, but they don't have very good gankers. Like this Alchemist. Alchemist has died only once in 27 minutes. That's not how you want to play against Alchemist. You want to be killing that Alchemist constantly. And one of the best things about the the all the professional players and most of the high MMR players is in the game, when they are in the game, they see what I'm saying right now. They perfectly see and understand everything, all this. Ogre is gonna die again, but it doesn't matter too much. 80-second respawn time on a support Ogre? Who cares? He has 11 deaths. And he can have another 11 deaths. And I think game is still winnable. Ursa is farming. Alchemist is farming. So the thing, what I was saying, oh, let's get a team fight going. Ursa has Basher. He didn't get an insta bash on Grim. Now he's gonna die. He has nothing. Okay, that is not good. Now that's bad. You don't want to do this. Alchemist is farming Aghanims to give now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're going high ground because Ogre and Ursa are dead. But there is a Shaker with Echo. You don't want to go high ground against that. They have an observer here. Maybe he's soulish.
Are scanning.
Yeah, they definitely soulish. They scanned him. He found them. Wow, they actually found him. Viper Strike undispellable. Actually, it makes sense for the Viper Strike to be undispellable.
A golden bounty.
Now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense. You know why? It's only 5-second duration. It barely does anything. And if on top of that, they can dispel it, like it makes the spell completely useless. Alchemist is ready to go, boys. They got a double kill. This mid lane tower should be easy.
Dire's middle tower
Oh, he
is
wants
under
more.
attack.
Not gonna get that stun. Manta dodge. Oh, where is the Manta dodge? Don't wanna stun yourself like that. It's okay, it's whatever.
Structures are fortified.
So maybe this, like not having the ability
Tower is under attack.
to kill Alchemist constantly is one of the main problems for Dire. They had an amazing laning phase. They won the lanes pretty hard. But sometimes the game is not decided only from the lanes. In the current meta, lanes are extremely important. They matter a lot. Sometimes the game is not completely decided. So not having this ability to kill Alchemist constantly really sucks. And Weaver has a BKB. Alchemist gets ulted, but it deals no damage. He was full HP. That was a nice Manta. He dodged Viper Strike with the Manta. Weaver has no BKB.
Is under attack. Dire's
As a Radiant team, keep going here. Oh, nice bash. The sentry wasn't there in time. Oh, that chain stun. Oh, Weaver is dead. No BKB on Weaver means he's dead. You will Scepter? Easy.
If you were a millennial, I'd say wicked sick.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Game is over, actually. I feel like Radiant won at this point. So what I was saying is, most of these high MMR players and, you know, all the pro players, before the game even starts, that's one of the best things everybody can improve on, and it will make a huge difference in your games. Before the game starts, after the picks are done, you know, the strategy phase, when you're buying your items to start,
Is under attack.
thinking and realizing what the strengths and weaknesses are of both teams. What the strengths and weaknesses are of your lineup and the enemy lineup.
Tower is under attack.
That's one thing that will win you a ton of games. Especially when you go up in MMR. The higher the MMR is, the more that matters. The more understanding the matchups and the more understanding the lineups matters.
My favorite kill is the monster kill.
So now they get out, they get the Necro kill. He's gonna blink in, gets another kill, Echo Slam. BKB on Viper though, 10 seconds BKB. Full duration.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Necro buyback is huge because next time he dies he will have plus 25 seconds respawn time. Lesh is doing Lesh things, pushing out lanes, pressuring towers. Alchemist is in a bit of trouble. He has Manta to remove Vessel here, but he got Vesseled right away. Okay, maybe Ursa will be able to get some kills here. This is also space for Lesh to pressure top. Might get some decent tower damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I hope your
Dire's
noble
structures
cause
are
is
fortified.
worth dying for.
Okay, so Dire got kills. But when we look at the lanes are not pushing. Only mid lane is pushing a bit. Okay, Dire still have a chance. If they go mid right away right now, they might force that buyback on Alchemist, and if they kill him again after that,
Invisibility.
it could be game winning. But they are not even trying to push mid. They are not even going mid. They are going after Lesh. Oh, Lesh knows Silencer is here. That's Sentry. Good stuff.
Myself.
Weaver BKB, but no detection. BKB is only 7 seconds duration.
Bounty.
Wait, was that the 8? It was the 8-second one, I guess.
My gratitude.
Very little catch. Very little catch and initiation is what we can say the biggest weaknesses of the Dire team. Very little catch and initiation. So one thing they could have done is they could have played a little bit more,
Illusion.
a little bit more farming game. That's one reason why I like the Midas on Viper this game. If they're not gonna be able to kill Alchemist constantly and finish the game, then just having farm on yourself is good. Because on the other side, Dire actually has pretty good late game. If they build a couple of 4-staffs that can kite Ursa and Alchemist pretty well, and as soon as Alchemist doesn't have 4 items on top of you, you're gonna be okay. If Alchemist is 6 loaded but you have 3 or 4 big items, you're gonna be fine. What's this Ogre doing actually? He's creating space. That's what he's doing. Okay, BKB from Weaver. There is Aegis on Ursa. Viper also used his BKB. And they will be able to kite those BKBs and go on them after. Ursa, no Aegis. Okay, Shaker is also getting kited pretty... Lesh has no buyback. Damn! Wait, this game is actually not won by Radiant. They don't have buybacks on the 2 heroes, so... Uh-oh. think this is gonna be one side of Rax for Dire. Damn, that's nice if they get the kill. That's huge, actually. That's nice jump. So they got a lot of kills. They got kills on 2 people, and they had no buybacks, but they couldn't take Rax. They couldn't take Barracks. Oh, that sucks for Dire now. Alchemist is getting a BKB next item. We can agree with that. BKB is good against the Grim. Viper. He deals a lot of magical damage. They know about him though. They have this defensive observer that sees him. So, Dire's team fight is really good, and Shaker doesn't have counter to global. And it's that point of the game where Alchemist is already 6-slotted. He already has everything he wants to, and he gave Aghanims to 2 teammates, but they can't finish the game with it yet. So if this keeps going later, I think if it keeps going more and more late, I think Dire can take it, because they have amazing team fight and like a really good 5-man lineup. All these heroes are pretty nice when they go together. We talked about how they don't have... Oh, look at that Aghanims. Aghanims on Shaker is really, really good. The pros buying it on almost every Shaker game in TI made me realize how good it is. It's just, it's like a free Blink Dagger every 5 seconds. And with the level 25 talent, it can be every 3 seconds. It's just really good catch and escape. You can catch enemies with it, you can escape with it very easily. And Enchant Totem has very little mana cost, so... Okay, you might have overextended here. Nah, it's fine. Shaker is fine. So with a good Global Silence, Shaker doesn't have a counter to it. With a good Global Silence, Dire can definitely win fights. Now Viper has Nullifier. The Pike is good, very good item this game. Nullifier, why is Nullifier here? Guess it's really good on Lesh. Prevents him from using a lot of defensive items. Oh, Necro is gonna get picked off again and no buyback. This is really good for Radiant. Look at the Aghanims Shaker. There is a Global Silence. They wanna fight. Nice jump by Ursa on Viper. And that's why you don't aggressively use your Hurricane Pike. He used Pike. He used Pike so he can Viper strike the Alchemist. But then he had no Pike when Ursa jumped him. You need to have a force ready for when Ursa jumps you. Force is your escape from Ursa. If he didn't use it there... That's why it always really sucks to have to use the force to go in. Force is a really good way out. It's not a very good way in. Into the fight. A way into the fight is his Shadow Blade.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Necro does have buyback, but he's gonna respawn in only 15 seconds. Flash is taking a tower by himself. It's support hero destroying a tower alone. Damn.
Dire's
Weaver wants to do something here. Can he?
Middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah. Actually, Lesh is fine. He forced out. Aeon Disc is going to be up now.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Aeon Disc seems good this game. You will get jumped by Ursa and Alchemist. Aeon Disc can help surviving the huge burst from Ursa. Viper wants a heart next item.
Illusion.
He took 120 damage talent. Nether Toxin Silences is one of the best talents actually. In certain games it can be game winning. This game... For example, I played a game as a Viper against Weaver. And Nether Toxin Silences just owns Weaver. Weaver relies on Shukuchi to escape. So if Nether Toxin silences him, and his BKB is on cooldown, and you hit him with the poison attack, he's going to be very slow, getting out of the Nether Toxin very slowly. That's just one out of many examples. But I guess this game didn't feel good. What is going on? Balanced cooldown reduction, by the way, on Alchemist. Now I see why people take the cooldown reduction talent on level 10 instead of attack speed. He pretty much perma-stunned the Viper there. If you channel one... Okay, I don't play Alchemist, so I didn't really pay attention to that. But now I see it. I see what's up. If you channel one stun and you stun for full duration, your stun is going to be up and you can channel it almost full while the hero is still stunned. Like, you stun for 4 seconds and right after that you can stun for another 3 seconds.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
And after that you can stun for 2 seconds probably. I think it's exactly what he did bottom lane against Viper. He just simply had a 10 seconds disable. Oh, that's pretty big. He had a rune right there, right? It's not that easy to do it without the rune. Didn't he have a arcane rune? I don't know if he probably didn't, I don't know. But it felt super low cooldown. The talent and the Octarine core, just super low cooldown. Chemical Rage regeneration on level 25. So this is the point of the game where you want the game to be over already. As an alchemist, you want the game to be over. Because you are 6 slotted, you gave Aghanims to teammates. Next thing you can do is maybe you can give Moon Shards to teammates. He gave that one to himself. Yeah, you can just give Moon Shard to teammates. What did he sell? What happened? I don't remember what he had there.
Is under attack.
It's okay. I can go back.
Immortality.
Oh, he had a blink. Really? You sell the blink? Sell the blink? Maybe now that Ursa is strong enough to blink in and kill. Actually, I don't know if you wanna say if you wanna sell the blink.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, Viper, you don't wanna do this. He knows though. Corrosive skin.
Been trying to figure out this formula for ages.
Radiance hits Viper and activates Corrosive skin on Alchemist. So he realized and
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
activated ultimate. Okay, so that's Arcane Rune now. Top lane. Wait, what? Why are people fighting? Oh god. What a disaster. Another Aeon Disc. Ursa has Aegis. People are fighting when Alchemist is pushing bottom. You don't want to fight when your Alch is not there. Shaker dead, no buyback, and Lesh dead as well for 2 minutes. Butterfly on the Weaver. I like that. Oh, the butterfly saved him. The miss is there. Instant effective. Instantly effective. Very effective butterfly right there. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a lot of disables. And he might be fine. No, that stun, that damage. No Weaver for 2 minutes, no buyback either. Actually, he will have buyback in just 15 seconds. And look at Alchemist, he's dropping a lot of HP. Oh, the Abyssal Blade. Abyssal Blade stun. Weaver has buyback right now. What a disaster this game is. Alchemist has no... Alchemist is dead. 170 seconds. He actually 300 gold for buyback. 170 seconds with no buyback. Uh-oh. Did Radiant throw? Did Radiant throw the game? Never mind, he has gold. How did he get the gold? What happened? Okay, it doesn't matter. Go back to the game. Aeon Disc saving his life for now. Not for a long time though. Lesh is pressuring the top lane.
Cut from the same cloth.
And probably runes, yeah. Probably the 50-minute bounties.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
This guy does have buyback on Silencer. Global is needed here. The thing is that Shaker has Refresher now. It's gonna be double Echo. Okay, they kill Lesh. Alchemist bought back. Oh, this can go so bad. That's a nice global silence after one Echo. He cannot refresh an Echo right away, but he's gonna do it now. He has another Echo coming. Oh, this is... Switch to buybacks. Only Viper has a buyback in the game now. Necro has it on cooldown. Oh, okay, that's a game-winning buyback from Alchemist.
Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Okay, that's actually the game-winning buyback there.
Dire's middle barracks are under
I said it can be bad because if Dire had buybacks, but they bought back earlier. Oh, okay, well, GG, boys. So Radiant team did it. They seemed like they had the better lineup.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It started really bad for them. They lost every lane.
Dire's middle
We can safely say Radiant lost every lane.
玩做爷爷吗？
Dire's ancient is under attack.
你玩做爷爷吗？
Dire's
不配，六六六。
Here. Alchemist had more, but look at the rest of the Radiant team. The second guy from Radiant team was Lesh with 2.7k net worth. Look at that net worth. Look at that. Okay, another thing I didn't see in game. Like I'm realizing it after the game, and what I said, what I started talking about, but I had to stop. Like all the pro players and the most of the high MMR players, like the top 100 rank players, they see these strengths and weaknesses before the game even started, and they know how to play around it. Dire's team didn't have Flash Farmer. Alchemist picks up Radiant's Manta and can flash farm the entire map and jungle in no time. From Radiant. But for look at the Radiant team. They like their carries don't flash farm. Viper farms pretty slow. He had a Midas, which increases your GPM, but still it's not that much. Weaver doesn't farm too much, and Necrophos doesn't farm that fast. Like, they have nobody that can keep up or be even closer. Like, you know, it's almost impossible to keep up in farm with Alchemist. But being somewhere close is good enough. And they are not even close. Alchemist has double the net worth of the Viper here. Double his net worth. Said I don't have anybody that farms fast. And one thing that really was a huge problem for Dire, it was how they couldn't gank this Alchemist. They didn't have much catch, they didn't have initiation. Alchemist was TPing from one lane to another, and they were just never able to kill him. This is the thing, you want to have a super balanced lineup, you know, have a ganker, have a objective taker, tower taking hero, you want to have lane push, lane pressure hero, you know, heroes that play off the map, heroes that play on the map, and Dire just had all heroes that want to play on the map. The thing is that when you want to play on the map, when you have these three cores, you're constantly showing on the map with all three of them. That makes you very easily to pick off. Because if all three cores play on the map, they are gonna be like, yo, there's a Necro bottom, but Viper and Weaver are top. Or Viper is mid and Weaver is top. Go kill this Necro. Like, he can't be bottom alone. As if, like, for example, in the Radiant team, they have the Alchemist who's gonna push a lane, but you never know where the Ursa is. He plays off the map. The Ursa could easily be farming a neutral camp next to the Alchemist. So if you go on Alchemist, Ursa jumps you. And Shaker is right there as well. And he blinks on you as well. And he just kills you. That's the thing with having a very nice and balanced lineup that has everything. Not a single blink for Dire. They don't really have the hero. They don't have the hero that wants to blink in and initiate. Necro, okay, Necro had a blink, but Really? You're gonna blink in with Necro? Then what? You don't have a stun to blink in and stun like Shaker can? You can't do anything. So all the players, one thing I really like about them is they know all these strengths and weaknesses of heroes and lineups. They understand that so well. For me, it happens that I start seeing this stuff like in the game. But a good player would know everything before the game starts. Anyway. That was high skill ranked game commentary. I don't know what number. I will check later. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it on YouTube. If you aren't subscribed, sub to my YouTube channel. I upload videos every day, almost every day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Good luck and have fun playing games.